were to send their children to school, and that was in August. And school were about to open September first week. And when we got to Cruiserville, there were a lot of kids we encounter. Um, Many of them were selling, and I understand between August, they third to fourth week. If you are to go to school that year, you will feel, they say when the Christmas be good, you will know from the eve. You will see some light. That is either your parents have gotten your shoes, your uniform, and some copyballs, and you will know that definitely I'm going to school this year. So, but the kids that we encounter along the road, all of them had no idea of whether they will be in school that year. So that was not sufficient. I went beyond into the communities. Parents will not think that I, who came from a very poor background, don't have anything, want to pay their children's school fees. So going to them to ask them, none of them had the idea of what exactly I wanted to do. So I asked them how prepared they were to send the children to school. And Vavle, out of the many parents that I spoke with, we have recordings on that. There are a lot of them who had no option. All they could tell me, we waiting on God. And that was 1 week towards the opening of school. And then we never stopped there. We went to the Antoinette Tubman Public School, the school that I went to from ABs, from nursery to ninth grade. I went there. I understand the system of registration to prove that children will be in school that year. Between that period of time, the registrar office will have a lot of names of students who will be attending. So we went to the registrar office and we couldn't find 50 students for enrollment that school year. So if it brought pain to my heart, because I understand the importance of education, looking at the future, the generation we are moving into. If you are not educated, you will have no space into the society. So looking at that, it brought so pain to my heart, and as I kept thinking, what can I do? So we returned that day, and I prayed about it, and God told me, He keep pushing it into my heart, the fire, the desire to create an avenue that these children can have access to education. So based upon the stories, the things that the things that I passed through, and the stories that I have gotten from parents around, not only hearing but seeing, and knowing very well that nothing about the situations that we pass through while growing up have changed. Everything is still happening. Children are not having access to basic needs, and we believe that children in the rural community are also part of the country. They should benefit from whatever children in the urban communities are benefiting from. But on the contrary, we who grew up in the rural communities, there are certain things we never, and we are not still having access to quality education. I mean, opportunities, learning opportunities, and so on. So this is how we came about the Kekula Foundation to serve as a light and a bridge between those who can help themselves and those who can come in and join us to help these children.
Okay, so since the establishment of the foundation, what have you been doing? What have you been engaged with? What are some of the success stories? How do you mobilize the resources to implement some of your projects? If it is to send a child to school or to foundation, I mean scholarship or all that.
So we have done a lot to the glory of God. We were able to pay Euro 22 less fortunate children last academic year. All of them are actively in school. We check them up every time.
Where exactly?
Yeah, we have 15 of them at the Antoinette Tubman Public School I'm talking about in Cruiserville.
Okay,
it's Cruiserville. And we have 5 of them at the Bokole Public School. That is when you're coming from Fendale. And we have a student at the Ifeoma Barclay Public School in Central Bensonville. So these are some from the.
So the foundation is focused in District 1, Montserrat County, as we speak.
That's our starting point.
Okay.
Because it's where I understand well. Okay. I understand District number 1 well, the situation and everything. We understand it well. So we need to start from there. Okay. And as we move on, we can. So on our success stories, we were able to do that. And then how we generated the funding. The gentleman you see here and Faith, They are all people who are passionate about this. So
Mhm.
normally we put our resources into it. So we pre-finance these kids. We started with them. We pre-financed the process, and then recently, though we are
Mhm.
owing the school some money, but we started a farm project
Mhm.
currently.
Okay.
In the next 1 or 2 weeks, we'll start have even yesterday we harvested some of our crops.
Yeah. What are the
We
crops?
That's cucumber.
Oh,
So
okay.
so
Vegetables then.
yeah, so that is one of the ways that we are using to generate funding and clear our 22 less fortunate children that are remaining. Though
Mhm.
we have paid some of them,
Mhm.
and we have some of them remaining, but from the farm project, we had some money to clear them, but the money wasn't enough. So we started to use the entrepreneur strategy to place the money into something, get it out with profit, and we can do more. So that's how we worked on paying these kids school fees. And then we have also provide in that same year, the beginning of last school year, we provided school materials capable to 16 less fortunate children, and it was so exciting.
Mhm.
These kids were able to go to school, and then with the help that we render onto them, we also embark on a quick impact program.
Mhm.
Vavle, um, schooling in district number one. I mean, because I understand it, it's something that you go to school ABC to 12th grade.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, you start doing motorcycle riding. At
Mm.
the end of the day, a female just start, born a lot of children, and he or she cannot continue their educational process. So, like for me, I have to leave the district. I have to leave district number one, come to Pinsville and Stockholm, so that my mind can open and see how life is like, how opportunities are coming in, and what I can do to improve myself.
Mhm.
So to solve some of the problems, we 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 organize a program that we call the Quick Impact Program.
Okay.
So that program is a 1 month basic skill training program for young women and girls.
Mhm.
So those girls, because some of them they born one time and they feel that they can't go to school anymore. They are depending on their boyfriend to go ride motorbike, bring something, put food on the table. So Kwei here is our chief trainer. He's the one conducting all of the training in soap making, chloride production, tassel production, and so on. Things
Mhm.
that you can learn, sell, put food on your table, buy shoes for your child. Even if we pay school fees, you can buy capable for your child, because
Yeah.
some of the kids who will pay
Just
the
to improve your livelihood.
yes, improving livelihood.
Okay.
So because some of the kids we will pay school fees, and I tell you, parents will still be waiting for us to get capable. Parents
Mm.
will still be waiting for us, and we want
To
to
give
to
recess and
give.
all.
Recess and
Okay.
everything.
So let me come to you, Pello. I mean, you are the program here. What are some
Yeah.
programs coming on that you're thinking about? What are some of the programs that you've undertaken that have been very successful?
Okay, like our executive director just spoke about the Quick Impact Program.
Mhm.
We did that program mainly is to give back to our mothers, our sisters, to be able to be productive on their own.
Mhm.
And that program went on successfully for now. We just completed the first month training. We anticipating to go to another town. And then now our main program that is on hand is the putting 50 children to school net academic year.
Okay.
Like we've been
And
doing
how
this.
do you want to achieve that?
Okay,
How do you raise the resources?
that's what I'm coming to. Last year we struggled on our own
Mhm.
because we were just coming. We decided to open the space for ourselves, hustle on our own. Just imagine our executive director has no permanent job. He
Mhm.
would take his bag, go the wrong traffic, raise that money, so carrying the money to a family, but bring the money on the board.
Mm.
Our trainer here will go and do his soap making on his own, sell them, bring the money for her to pay the children's school fees. Me as a person will go and hustle our type of ways, sell things in real life because I do a little business in real life. Sell instead of me taking that money to go and save it in the bank or to carry to my family, do whatsoever thing to improve my life, go even pay another school fees for myself. We'll bring it on the table, add it together, and carry it back to the children and pay their school fees and buy copybooks and every other thing. So now we decided to do this.
Mhm.
There's a program called the Impact Generation Program.
Mhm.
We see a lot of people around, these young people like even like you, Vavle, who are impacting life today as a young person. So we did a strategy is to print a shirt. This shirt is not only about to sell them, is to print a shirt as everywhere we shop. Uh, People from the private sector, people from the government, from the business background, to buy at least a shirt,
Mhm.
which is $10. That shirt gonna pay a child's school fees in the rural area. That shirt gonna buy the copybook for a child. That shirt going to buy a shoes, a pencil, pen for a child to go to school. That God will bless you. So that program is running like you can see the shirt
Yeah, I
on.
have one of the
Yeah, the
sites over
shirt
here. Yeah.
on the our executive director called Impact Generation shirt. That shirt is on sale. We intend of putting 50 children in school and also providing copybooks for 100 plus children this coming academic year. And some may ask, why you people decide to do it so soon and school is still in progress? We decided to do it soon because if you plan ahead and implement your plan, it's going to be successful. We know that we say that we want to buy copybooks. You cannot buy a copybook in September because the price is going to be hard up.
Mhm.
And we want to ask for
You
help.
want to prepare early.
You want to prepare
Yeah.
for it. I want to ask Favle Kamara for help. I cannot do it in September or August because he may have put all of things into a plan. So we decided to do it ahead to ask everyone to please come to our aid. Please come to this children aid to buy at least a shirt. Even if you don't want to buy the shirt person, you could pay the $10 or above.
Mhm.
That money we calculated $10 to 50 children to put them in school and to buy copybooks, pencil for them. We even anticipating if this money is enough or we have more support, even to buy shoes. Because probably you go over there, you see a child walking. For me, I went into that situation in Banga. You see a child walking 45 minutes to go, and then most of the children use most of the schools on our side in our area, a government school, they use white.
Mhm.
So when they don't have uniform, the uniform is tuned up, the uniform is very bad off, but they want to go to school, and their parents don't have. So when you put them in school, their parents don't even have 300 to buy a cloth or uniform for them.
Mhm.
So we decided to do this to help. Because for now we cannot do all, but a little we can do to set that mark. We just have to do it now while we're training our mothers, our sisters, our brothers in different skills that to improve their life. That when we do one, they can be able to do two. In the coming months, we are even coming with a program for our brothers and sisters, our more especially our brothers, to not only be thinking about riding back. We want to carry a career development program for them. That program that we're going to bring some innovative mind to tell them that apart from riding in the rural area, you can do this and earn this. You can carry a business mindset person who will explain how business run, that they can be able to invest small and do business to improve their life and their children's life. We want to carry a health program there that will tell the people how to live, because sometimes the people don't have the faith in drinking water. Some places in Bentonville, district number 1, which is the first district in Maserati County, South Valley, you go some places, no network. Sometimes we in a bush for 2-3 days, we don't have network even to call our family back home. So we have so many things working on, but for now we are asking.
So how can one support the process? Do you have like a mobile money? Do you have a fundraising strategy and all that? Because somebody listening right now, want to say, okay, you know what? I may be way in Banga, in Buchanan, Grand Bassa. I don't need to get a T-shirt. Just keep my share. I will pay for it. Then when I'm in town anytime, I can get my share. Do you have that kind of fundraising strategy on man?
Yes. We get that. That's why you see, for us to be transparent, because this is not about us, but about the children. We got a one ID card. It is in. We will give the number to you so we can put it out there.
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah,
If somebody
I
wants
can
to
read the
contribute-
number down.
Yeah, you can read
Yeah,
it.
the number to send whatsoever. It may not even be $10 if you want to share. It may even be $5, $2, $3, $50, $100.
Just anything.
Just anything. That number is 0881 44 3806.
Mhm.
Again, I will read the number. It's 0881 44 3806. And the name on this number is Matthew Kekula.
Okay.
We desire to register this SIM card in our executive director name because right now we are working on our document issue.
Mhm.
Yeah. So because if you want to send him money, you think about the Kekula Foundation and you see Matthew D. Kekula, you will know that this is SIM card register. Whatsoever thing you have, you can send this to this number so we can be able to send 50 children to school. Even for now, you are in time. You are selling copybooks or you have access to copybooks.
Mhm.
You can even call our foundation for a dozen, a cartoon, a pack of pencil, a pack of pen, a pack of erase, a pack of shoe, a
Sharpener,
carton of
everything,
shoes,
yeah.
a pack of sharpeners, whatsoever school material, even a cloth, white cloth, so we can be able to carry to tailor to sew them for some of those children. And our foundation, when you follow the foundation page, everything we do, we put it there for the public to see them as a transparent foundation. So you in Meriden, you in Granger, you in Bon, you in Basso, you can send any little amount. Even 500 LD will be able to impact the life of others.
Okay. Let me come to you, Koi. I mean, you are the chief trainer for these small empowerment for these vulnerable young women. How do you do the training, and how receptive are they to the training, to the knowledge you impact in?
Okay, thank you. The training we did in the last month and it went successful, and we've been checking on our trainers to see how best they can put that skill into reality. And we see someone there, they started and they're working on it and they are making some changes in their life. Or I would like to say, Matthew and Pedro, I said it all. We need to focus in the rural area. If you look in the rural area and you see some people, kids not going to school, my first time going on outside, I really shed tears. Matthew came in there the first time. I really shed tears seeing of people crying for like kids to go in school. So we decided to, target of 50 students for the upcoming years so that we can be able to put them in school. So our program director said, anything that you have, even if you're not able to buy the shirt, your $5 LD can help someone on the child to put them in school because education these days is very important. The $5 LD can help. Even if you can send $5 LD to us, it will help us to put 50 students in school because we're doing it together and we are not working. But by God's power, we can put our hands together and see our best to help kids. So in the Quick Impact program is still going on. We need to train more, youth, women in that area so that we be able to help themselves. Because if someone help you to wash your back, you should wash your stomach. So it's going on. But the upcoming month, even this month, we are thinking about carrying it in another time again.
Okay, so a rotational.
Yeah, rotational.
Okay. Yeah. You want to add?
Yeah, so my team members have spoken well, and today we are just calling on everyone listening, watching by Facebook. Vavely, the children and youth of the rural communities actually need our help. And each time I talk it, I say this, and I think about the things that I went through as a young man, and also looking at what children are still going through. It bring more fire, and I just wish that we had the necessary resources and support to do more. So like we are talking about the upcoming scholarship fund drive. We struggle last this school year. We really struggle. I have to use my motorcycle to do commercial transport, to do commercial, go in the street, run traffic. If I get 2,000, 3,000 a week, 4,000, whatever money I generate, I call my team, whatever they have, we put it together and we go to this school. We paid. Sometimes that's why we right now we still have some fees to pay, because we have to tell them, yo, please give our time. And thank God the school has been, patient with us, and they too understand the need to support children's education. But this academic year, there's a need to do more. So we don't want to wait until it gets closer. We want to do it, and we will do it. So we don't want to wait until August is around again, and then we be running around to see how we can get things done. So this t-shirt that is on sale, we are hoping to sell 200 pieces for now until July, and then that will be 2,000 United States dollar. So we have a breakdown of that amount, how to use it. Like we said, 50 students. Each student we are going to pay 25 United States dollar for them. That's what we have been paying, because the schools back there, they are not like tuition in full. They are just like requirement. But yet and still, parents can't afford that. Parents can't afford that. So 25 United States dollar times 50, that's 1,250 United States dollar. And then we talk about the school materials for 100 less fortunate children. So if we can pay your fees, because we have a strategy, we have a way in which we are going to recruit scholarship students. So not everyone will just be on a scholarship. So those who will be qualified for the scholarship receive the scholarship, and those who are in need of school materials, we reach out to them so that everyone can have access to education. Though 150 students are not the number that can change the situation, but we need to start from somewhere.
So 1,000 miles.
So that's why we are here this morning, and then we are asking people in Radio Land watching by Facebook to come in, and then let's see how we can secure these children's future together.
Let's try to take calls. We may just be lucky to get people helping you and contributing to the meaningful initiative you undertaking in rural Montserrado County. So, Curtis, we have the Kekula Foundation team here. Matthew D. Kekula is here. He's the Chief Executive Officer. The program's head is Alexander Prespello, and also Kwe Womle is here as well, the chief trainer of some of the livelihoods initiatives that they carry on, trying to enhance the livelihood of vulnerable young women in rural Montserrado County. So call us on 080-514-096, 080-514-096, or 07705818886, 07705818886, and be live on the program. Whatever help you can give them, you can do that. You can just, as we are with the course, you can just record the number that somebody can contribute.
So the number is 0881 44 38 06. So 0881 44 38 06. We are working on Orange, but we took Lone Star so that people can start doing something. So we are open up to donations, support, or call us. If you want to call us, because this number, for the sake of transparency, we are not going to keep it for active communication. Because I register it, I'm going to have the pin and give it to Faith, who is the secretary. So Faith has the SIM card, controls the SIM card, but don't have access to the pin, so that we cannot have temptations of taking things or money that does not belong to us. So if you want to reach out to us, maybe through phone calls, my number is 0777 046 029, 0777 046 029, or 0888 555 221. So the orange, which is 0777 046 029, is on WhatsApp. You can reach out to us through whatever medium, phone call, WhatsApp, or you check up our foundation page, Kekula Foundation. We have our website, www.kfoundation.one.org. I go again, www.kfoundation1.org. So it goes there. There are a lot of informations there to how you can reach out to us and what you can do and some of the things we have been doing.
Okay. 080514096, 080514096, or 770581886. And be live on the program. When we talk about sustainability, Matthew, how committed are you to sustaining? But let's take this call in the first place. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
This is the voice of the Madam Morgan. I do journal from 540 to Planet Spirit.
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
I have seen and I listened to the Kekula Foundation. They are very good. But then one thing I want to ask, in the future, do you have any political intention? Because there's also a political start.
Okay, if they have political interest, right?
Yeah, in the future.
Okay, he will respond to that.
Okay.
Call us on 080514096 and be live on the Super Morning Show this morning. You want to respond to that concern?
Yeah, let me respond to that. We all understand that this has been the normal format of how people get into politics. But I say this on the national radio. I am not doing this for any political, anticipation. I'm not anticipating a political position. This is something that I feel I was victimized by. My sisters and I, we went through a lot, and then we need to give back to our society. Like I said earlier on this show, when God passes you through something and you come out, it's not because you are too handsome or special, but that was done so that you can go back and help people who are coming after you. So that's exactly what we are doing. So for that question, we have no political ambition. We are working to improve our community and see how we can be a part of how our community becomes successful. So most often, there are some of the things we do, we don't talk about it, because if we continue to do that, people will think we are into politics.
Okay.
Yeah, probably, let me add.
Yeah, I think that would be your parting comments. I come to Quaid and go back to the. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Firstly, let me start by appreciating the URBC family for affording us their platform to ask for this aid for these children. And I want to also give a big appreciation to you, Father Kamara, as my mentor and my teacher, someone who I look up to her. Let me start by saying this to the gentleman who called. Kekula Foundation is not a political institution, and it will not be a political institution. Kekula Foundation is not limited to district number 1. We are only starting from there because there where our attention grew of first. We are intending to travel to every length and breadth of this country and, if possible, establish as an international organization. But when you start, you have to start from somewhere. And let me say this. We are asking everyone. You may not call right now, but you can call us. You can send your support at any time. Remember, when you educate a child, you are helping to improve the society. So we are asking you, everything you have, anything you have, it will be well accepted. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you to the question. The caller asked. I've been dealing with the Kekula Foundation for years plus. I don't see any team member of the Kekula Foundation that have the ambition of jumping into politics. We believe in helping. That's why we put our sweat together and help people. So we don't have any ambition of getting into politics or someone want to become this or that. No. So my party comment is one, for people to really help us, for the upcoming school year, for our 50 kids to be in school.
Okay, Mr. Kekula.
Yeah, thank you, Favle, and thanks to the ERBC family. It was good being here, And then to all those who are following by radio, Facebook Live, and other social media platforms, want to say thank you as well. We want to encourage you, find a space in your heart, be a part of what we are doing. The t-shirts, those who are watching on Facebook can see I have one of the shirts on me. And then we are waiting for you. These kids are waiting for you. We are young people who are supposed to be moving on and doing something. But when God calls you to do certain thing and you have passion for it, you need to follow your passion and live according to your purpose. So we want to encourage you. You can call. Maybe you are not in a position to call now and say, "Oh, I will do this." But please, we will be very, very much grateful if you can join us to help these children that we are hoping that next school year they can have access to quality and affordable education, and they can start preparing for the future that is ahead of them. They need help. Before I leave, I will share this story about the starfish. The starfish normally comes out of the sea and then it lands on shore. When it gets on shore, it waits for the water to carry it back. So when the water comes, it go. If the water doesn't come, it stay. So there was a little girl who went on the sea, and then she saw the starfish and threw it back into the water. Another one came, she threw it back. Then an elderly man asked her, "Why are you doing this?" And she said, "I'm doing this because this starfish need me to get back into the water. Since the water can come, I can be a help to get this fish back into the water." So the reason I'm saying this is that there are a lot of children who just waiting on us. I mean, like one of the most sorrowful situations I had was a lady who was crying. I mean, very, very, she was so crying in that kind of tears and waiting for us to help her. So we are not having time, and we are so grateful that we are here. So please reach out to us through these numbers, our website, and everything. You will get us, and we appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Well, he's Matthew D. Kekula, the CEO of the Kekula Foundation. He's been here along with his team on the Super Morning Show. My name is Vafle Kamara. Next up, I will be speaking with the new mayor of the city of Painesville, Honorable Robert Bestment.